Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be casting the fourth and final Continentals. This is from ZAPA9, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is the Latin American one, and their team consists of Medicham, Skarmory, like not the common flyer. Usually it's Altaria, Alolan Ninetales, Umbreon, Nidoqueen, Lickitung, Trevenant, and Lantern. The first round opponent has Raichu, Umbreon, Venusaur, Alolan Ninetales, Altaria, Galarian Stunfisk, Medicham, and Jellicent. And we see Umbreon and G-Fist ban, Zappa ban on the opposing side, probably to... I'm not really sure, to be honest. I guess it's more of a balanced decision there to go that way. And then they decide to ban Skarmory and Trevenant. Actually, but what? Okay, this is not the first round? Okay, all right. Did I mess up here? I probably have messed up here somehow. No? Okay. I don't know why they're still using Skarmory and okay, this is this is very confusing here. Yeah, okay. Let me see visually what okay. It looks like the bans was actually Nidoqueen Trevenant. They just sent me the wrong info. Anyways, let's go ahead. They only have one game from this round anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. We see Skarmory into Raichu. Gonna immediately swap here into Lickitung. Gonna be met by the Medicham. Medicham finding its only positive matchup amongst this team, but we'll see if it's running Powder Snow or Charm. Are we gonna let this go? Yeah, gonna let this go. I would be surprised if they baited there. Should be able to make it to the body slam. Looks like they'll survive this counter, so they might be able to flip switch if they decide to no shield there. They will be able to flip switch and just barely survive. And we'll see the Raichu come back in. Still not out of the woods, but in a much better spot. And we'll see whether or not this Raichu will wild charge or throw the Thunder Punch. Gonna shield. We'll see what they're going to do here. You get 2 shield. This is another Thunder Punch, right? It is. Okay. And it is an Alolan Ninetales of their own. I like throwing the Weather Ball here. And then this is actually quite good here. That's all the damage you need. Should be able to fast move down this entire team. Doesn't need to worry too much about any... all the charge moves are neutral at worst. And should be able to farm down. And you definitely want to be low. Okay, this is actually really good here. Because you definitely don't want this Raichu to have any farm. At most, 1 Volt Switch. Even Simul KO would actually be better here. I like this play with the Brave Bird. So that way they don't get any... Yep, and should be able to charm down this Raichu and just be able to win the match here. I presume that they won the next couple games because we only have one match from there. The next one here from round number 2. Let's see what they told me the bans were. The bans were Skarmory and Swampert. They banned Skarmory and Swampert on the opposing side, and then the opponents banned Ninetales and Lickitung. The opponent has Swampert, Miltank, Dragalge, Medicham, Sableye, Alolan Ninetales, Skarmory, and Galvantula. This meta is quite different than what I've seen in the other regions, but let's go ahead and get started. We're going to see very positive lead. Has a quite strong team versus... well, this is actually where you want to see it too, because otherwise this is pretty bad, especially if they're running Water Gun on... they actually end up shielding. Gonna shield. I would be surprised if they could throw another Seed Bomb and the opponent would shield. So gonna go for the Shadow Ball here. And the opponent decides not to shield. We'll see what they come in with. It is Sableye. Okay, I don't love staying in here, to be honest. I think you let this go. No need to shield. Oh, they're gonna shield. Okay, interesting. I also don't like the C bomb here, but because they're not gonna reach another one anyways. Huh? I guess you bang it for later. This is a okay. Interesting. Not throwing the Thunderbolt there. This return won't KO, but it will do quite a bit of damage. And let's see here. It's gonna be a close game. The Sableye is now dry. Can you make it to the Thunderbolt here? You can definitely make it to the Thunderbolt. And then I think you just force it to throw onto Trev, and you should be in a pretty good spot here. Just go to Trev, force it to throw, otherwise they'll get to the Seed Bomb. Presumably this is Ice Punch. Should be able to farm down and then Sky Attack the Sableye. And in a very good spot here. So Ice Punch, and should be able to easily farm down here. Make it to the Sky Attack and take out the Sableye. Really nicely played there. All right, we're going to go into the second game. Ooh, not a great lead at all. Going to go straight into Lantern. And the opponent's going to throw a Body Slam before probably dipping here. Let's see what they come in with. I guess they brought no Dragalge. Because Dragalge looks like I'm curious on what they have in the back. Skarmory maybe? Skarmory. Okay, Sableye. Okay. Probably what? Triple Trev counters? Oh no, Skarmory's banned. Skarmory's banned. Okay, what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not sure. They are going to get farmed down here, but maybe they'll make it to another one. Okay, the opponent is forced to throw. Do you shield here, though? Get a shield to get the Surf off. And then look to probably let it go down and then come in Skarmory afterwards. Let's see. Okay, they actually end up throwing there. Which is, I guess, like, control the switch here. Now you go in... okay, well, that's... Well, they switch lock themselves. I'm not sure why they would do that. This is very confusing here. And they no shield. Well, you just don't need to shield this. Should be able to easily survive. And then, honestly, I think you just try to farm down here. If you don't get the farm down, that's totally fine. 2 air slashes will be able to KO this Galvantula, so you only take 1 Volt Switch worth of damage. This Miltank is still pretty healthy. They also have a potential sack. Well, it's decently healthy. Gonna throw the Sky Attack. The Rollets really don't do that much damage. It's a pretty weak move. They actually end up no shielding here. Easy shield. Even if they get reach an Ice Beam, it's not that big a deal. And then should be able to farm everything down. Very confusing play. I guess they didn't want the farm down. But yeah. Okay, now we're into game number 3. Very bad lead here. We'll see if the opponent has an answer to this Lantern Safe Switch. Does not. Not bringing Dragalge. Or I guess they could have went Galvantula into the Spark Lantern. Obviously would have been annoying with the Surfs. Throwing a good timing there, doing 1 Spark and then throwing the move. Should be able to survive a Body Slam though, so definitely wouldn't shield. Okay. I think you shield this. Oh, gonna let go. Not sure about this play here, but okay. Gonna look to farm this Miltank all the way down. Gonna let this go. It is an Ice Beam. Does a pretty healthy chunk. Okay. Okay. Makes sense. They're trying to preserve the shields. Do 1 more air slash, take this. Okay, gonna switch here. And they come back into Sableye. Do you go Shadow Ball here? Gonna go for the bait. They only have 1 shield, so I'm not curious on how they're gonna play this. They actually decide to. Okay. Should be able to get a shield. Well, I don't know here. This is a. Okay. They are going to shield. I think you let this go now. Yeah, easy decision to let it go. Going to be able to farm down and then throw a Sky Attack at this, or throw the Brave Bird at them. You definitely throw the Brave Bird. And this will definitely KO the Galvantula. And then they end up winning that round in really convincing fashion. Very well done there. And we're going to go ahead and set up round number 3 here. This opponent has Sableye, Medicham, Skarmory, Azumarill, Alolan Ninetales, Shadow Abomasnow, and Vigoroth. And the bans apparently were Skarmory and Nidoqueen. Makes sense. And then the opponent banned Trevenant and Lantern. Trevenant and Lantern gonna free up the Azu. But Nidoqueen is still there. So let's see how they're gonna play this. This used to be a more favorable matchup for Abomasnow back when Weather Ball was a little bit better, but still does a lot of damage. Okay, able to catch the move. We'll see if they throw the Energy Ball or they're going to throw the Weather Ball. They do throw the Energy Ball, and then here comes Ninetales. Ooh, okay. Ninetales is going to farm all the way down. I'd be shocked. Well, maybe not, because I guess they have they only have one shield left, right? So gonna let this go, and then Nidoqueen looks pretty strong here, able to farm down before they got another move off. Let's see what's in the back. Oh, it is the Vigoroth. Okay, gonna throw the Poison Fang. Interesting decision there, because they can always just switch. Gonna shield, but this Vigoroth is staying for some reason. Okay, able to farm down. Gonna immediately Poison Fang again, and this is really gonna punish the Vigoroth. And this is definitely game over here. These poison jabs are gonna do way too much damage and able to take out the Vigoroth and win the game there. Obviously, very badly here. Gonna safe switch into Medicham. Let's see what the opponent wants to do. They come to Azu. Okay. They loaded up a ton of energy. So able to get the second Psychic off. I'm assuming the opposing Azu will Ice Beam this Medicham. Well, maybe Ice Beam is not enough. It's definitely not enough. They would reach a move here, so they do throw the Play Rough. I think an Ice Punch would have been enough there. It does about, I think it's like 11% or something like that. So it would have been close here. You gotta let this go, right? They have way too much energy. Oh, gonna shield it. Okay. This Ninetales is loaded though, so I'm not sure how wise this decision is. Really nice counting by the opponent. They Weather Ball here. Wow, okay, this Nidoqueen is gonna feel a world of pain. Wow, it's about to get overheated. Wow, okay. This is bad. This should KO. Yeah, gonna have to switch here and then Sableye into Skarmory. This is definitely GG. I'm not sure why that Ninetales stayed in so long. There was multiple answers, but they made the correct decision going Azu into the Medicham. Otherwise, they would have been in trouble there. Okay, all right. We're gonna go to decisive game 3. We're gonna see shadows facing off each other. Nidoqueen does outpace, but obviously these Embers and Weather Balls will add up versus the Nidoqueen. Gotta shield this. Let's see if they try to catch. They're protecting the Sableye Safe Switch. They do come into Sableye. Should be able to farm down here, but then the Ninetales is kind of the opposing Ninetales is kind of nasty for this Ninetales, so we'll see how much they decide to farm. This is just a foul play, not a return, and then we'll see how much this Ninetales wants to farm because it is getting quite low. Okay, gonna throw the Weather Ball. I like this play. This will almost KO or KO. Oh, okay. Interesting. Gonna probably okay. Gonna shield this. Okay, really wants to debuff the last Pokemon. Will they have a chance to? They all. It looks Azu. It is an Azu. Okay, it's quite nice here. Gonna throw a disciplined gameplay, then probably look to switch and then Brave Bird this Azumarill. This is definitely game over. Though I think the Air Slashes plus Sky Attack will be enough, and then that's the route they elect to go to. But there was no way this Azu was going to be able to beat this Skarmory. But doing the guaranteed damage is really important there in case they like fade for whatever reason. But there's absolutely no way this Azumarill is going to be able to take out this Skarmory. We have the 4th round opponent. I believe only 2 battles from this one. They have Shadow, Abomasnow, Galarian Sunfist, Lantern, Altaria, Sableye, Medicham, Beedrill, and Wigglytuff. They decided to ban Galarian Sunfist and Beedrill to free up the Wiggly, I presume. Free up their Ninetales, I presume, which is now quite strong. It's actually very good against this entire team. Maybe a little so against Lantern. They decided to ban Skarmory and Swampert. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, very brutal lead here. Let's see what they switch into. They switch into Water Gun Lantern. They do have Spark Lantern, which is a very favorable matchup. And then should be able to easily outpace, though. They'll need to land a Thunderbolt and a Surf, because this obviously doesn't KO. But does even Surf KO here? Going to be able to outpace here. Yeah, looks like they made the correct decision there. The Surf wouldn't have KO'd. They are going to let it go. They're going to look to farm down. Should be able to make it to the Surf for sure. And then maybe no, not going to be able to make a Thunderbolt here. Going to be able to go like a Surf. And it's looking pretty good right now. And then, they have this is a very brutal situation here for the opponent. And then we see Ninetales. This is absolutely hopeless for the opponent. They are going to throw the Sky Attack, going to shield, and then basically going to look to charm down this Wigglytuff. Yeah, going to be able to charm down. Okay, nicely done. Very nicely done. And we're going to, oh my gosh, repeat of game number 1. And they come into, okay, so they're going to have Altaria in the back, right? Going to shield this. Yeah, I like the shield. Because they're going to come back Wiggly. You'll get a shield back. Maybe you'll get the shield back, but this is looking pretty good. If it's Altaria in the back, should be able to win this matchup, no problem. I can't imagine them not shielding. Okay, they actually do not shield it. Okay, it's actually Lantern here. Well, now you just poison fang the Lantern. Okay. I don't know about that play there. To be honest, I would have stayed and sacked the Needle Queen, poison fanged it. And then the Sparks would do quite a bit more damage. You just let this go here, right? The one Surf doesn't KO. Okay, gonna shield. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is fine too. Like, there's no way they can lose this game. I don't even think the Surf KOs here, right? I think they'll get like a few more poison. Yeah, they'll definitely get a few more, and then they can just Spark down. Yeah. Did you throw the Thunderbolt? You can just make it 2 Surfs here and going to be able to KO. They should have went Needle Queen in the first place, and then Poison Fang, and then they could just straight Surf the opposing Lantern, and it would have been a GG. All right, they're able to win the first 2 games there, and now a different process here with the Altaria. Altaria will win the 0, but okay, they come into. Okay, interesting throwing here. Okay, then gonna go into Skarmory. They will land a bunch of body slams, which will definitely add up. And then let's see how this is gonna play out. Is it G-Fist in the back? No, they banned G-Fist. So gonna go, okay, almost to the farm down, but electing to throw here just so they can control the switch. Not that I think the switch is really that important. Gonna be able to throw the Sky Attack onto this Altaria. Altaria should be able to survive it and farm down. Okay, gonna go into Nidoqueen right away. Gonna let this go. And then, okay, well, this is quite good here. Very nice prediction of the Sableye, and 2 shield. Lickitung is going to be a bit too strong here. They actually decide to not shield the body slam. Gonna shield the return or foul play. Likely the foul play with the shields up. Gonna throw another body slam. We'll see whether or not they'll shield this. They could also no shield this and they actually do it at shielding. Was contemplating catching there. Okay, they throw another one here. Is another foul play. Oh, very nice catch there. Very, very nice catch. I assume they're going to switch to Altaria now, but this game should be over here. Yeah, they can just throw these body slams onto Altaria. Very nice plays there. It couldn't be a lick down. Can just lick down this Sableye as well, and should be able to take it out. Very nice games there. Oh, actually, is this the one with the... Okay, let's see here. Oh, did I show the... Okay, well, hopefully I didn't show the wrong round. But anyways, we're going to move on to the next one here. I kind of lost track of the games here. Okay, well, we'll find out. Anyways, this one has... Let me just actually check here. This is 17-5, 7-5-8, 17... Okay, yeah, this is the next round here. They have Alolan Ninetales, Altaria, Lantern, Galarian Stunfisk, Medicham, Sableye, Lickitung, and Venusaur. And they decide to ban Lantern and Galarian Stunfisk, and then the opponent banned Alolan Ninetales and Trevenant. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to see a very familiar matchup here. We're running a very similar team as the previous one. Going to throw the Poison Fang. I'm seeing the opponent. I kind of prefer doing this method, what the opponent's doing right now, and then look to switch afterwards. Okay, they try to catch on Sableye. I think they're in pretty good spot though, right? Like, I don't think switch is like so important here. I mean, that Power Whip actually did a lot to that. Okay, gonna shield this. Okay, this is a kind of confusing play there. They reach another return, so I guess they would have shield one anyways. It is a Medicham. Then you gotta switch here. Gonna throw the Poison Fang. Gonna really chip away at this Medicham. Oh, they're able to make a move. Probably an Ice Punch. Okay, I'm assuming the opponent will just switch here. But can you just farm down this Altaria all the way down? Ooh, this is a intense farm down here. Ooh, okay. They're at 1 HP, which means they'll probably throw another. Okay, that's okay though, because you can survive. Yeah, you can survive a counter. Gonna have to throw another one, and then look to switch and body slam. Actually, no. This will probably KO right there. Their health is pretty low there and able to take out the Medicham. Nicely played. All right, we're going into game number 2 in round number 5. Very bad lead here. Going to stay switch into Skarmory. Going to be met by Lickitung. That is very strange there. Must be Medicham in the back. Switch is nice here, but not everything. Okay, gonna go for the Brave Bird. Wow, this is a brave move here. We'll see if the opponent decides to shield. They do not. I don't know what difference that makes there though. Gonna let this go, and actually able to make it to the Sky Attack, which is actually really huge here. Let's see if they decide to. Okay, gonna go into Nidoqueen. Definitely no shield. This Body Slam. And then they could Earth Power. Oh, they actually Power Whip here. Nice play by them. Very nice play. Gonna throw the Earth Power. Then look to switch. Oh, they let it go. Oh, and they caught the foul play here. But do you have to shield here? Because it might be Medicham in the back. Okay, gonna let this go. It has actually Altaria. Wow, that no shielding there is actually pretty bad here. The foul play and Sky Attack probably do roughly the same damage. And they actually decide to no shield there as well. Gonna have to shield this just to get the chip damage. Hopefully I can make it to 2 body slams. Looks like it. Really needs to shield this, right? I think you have to shield this, yeah. Throw the body slam, then look to switch. Switch here, and then this Sableye is pretty low. Should be able to farm down, and then has the Poison Fang ready for the Altaria and able to win that round in a very nice, convincing fashion. Can actually undercharge there. So we're gonna move on to round number 6, in the final round, going against Galarian Stunfisk, Medicham, Venusaur, Lickitung, Altaria, Kanto, Shadow, Ninetales, Lantern. Well, I don't know. Did I say Lantern? I said Venusaur, Lantern, and Alolan Ninetales. Said to ban Galarian Stunfisk and Kanto Ninetales. Which, curious what that. I guess that frees up the Ninetales, Alolan Ninetales, and they're gonna ban Medicham and Trevenant. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see if this Spark or Water Gun. It is Water Gun. So nice switch out. This should be a Surf. Let's see if they decide to go for the Power Whip or the bait. Okay, it's going to be a very exciting match here of Lickitung Mirrors. This is going to take a while. I'm going to take a sip of my energy drink here. And we're just going to see these two absolute beasts just lick each other all the way down. Throwing the occasional body slam. Gonna let this go. They do throw the body slam. It's another body slam. Gonna shield this probably. I'm gonna let this go. Okay. Gonna throw the Poison Fang. We'll see if they're able to reach a Poison Fang. Versus this. It doesn't look like it. Maybe. Oh, it actually came in with Altaria here. Okay, well this is quite good here. 2 shield. 2 shield. 2 shield. Ninetales is quite good. Assuming they shield us. Yeah, they're gonna try to Water Gun down. Oh, they actually don't. Okay, well now you just charm everything down. Do have to be careful of the Altaria making to a Sky Attack though. Could throw here, but just gonna shield and look to farm down, then double Weather Ball the Altaria. This is absolutely game over here. This is absolute game over here, and gonna be able to easily take this match. Nicely done. The opponent decides to no shield. Makes sense. All right, we're gonna go with game number 2. All right, gonna immediately swap. Okay, not gonna immediately swap. Maybe look to catch a move. Okay, is able to catch the Surf and has some energy banked and did quite a bit of damage with the poison jabs. We'll see what comes in. Oh, it's actually Ninetales. Okay. Gonna throw a good timing. Gonna throw the body slam. They don't have to shield the first one. They'll have to shield the second one if they want to retain switch. Okay, they could also farm down. Oof, okay. Gonna go into... Oh, very nice play there. Predicting that they're gonna throw the weather ball. They do end up throwing the weather ball, which is pretty brutal there. We'll see what comes in. It is the Lickitung. Okay, well, this is looking pretty good here. Okay, I think you... Okay, gonna shield this. Okay. Gonna throw the Poison Fang. Let's see if they shield or not. They do not. Gonna have to shield this. I don't they kind of put themselves in a little bit of a pickle here, eh? And okay, gonna go for the Earth Power. That's an interesting call there. I think the Poison Fang would have been enough, but maybe they don't think they can win this, which might be true. Well, let's see. It depends on how the opponent calls the move here. If they call a Weather Ball bait, then they can probably win. Okay, but they can make it to the Weather Ball still. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The opponent decides to throw a move here, which is very strange here, but that allows Alolan Ninetales to get to the move there, which is really confusing there, and able to win the game from a game that I did not think they're going to be able to win, and they are able to win the Latam Championship. We're going to go into game number 3 in round number 6. We're going to see how they're going to play this out. Probably going to look to catch. Nope. Going to throw the Poison Fang. It's a pretty good matchup for Nidoqueen. They're at least threatening the Power Whip. They end up throwing the Body Slam. Okay. They're probably about 2 seconds or four licks away from the Body Slam. They're able to get to it. Do you shield this? Okay, you're gonna let go. You're gonna look to look down, which will give the Lickitung some pretty good amount of energy. Gonna go for the Power Whip. We'll see if that opposing Lantern is gonna shield or whether they'll call a potential bait. They do end up shielding. Let's see if they go Surf or Thunderbolt here. They do go Surf. Very nice call. Another Surf here. Do you just let this go? Go 2 shield Ninetales. I'm gonna throw the Power Whip and we'll see if they shield. They do not shield. Should be able to charm down before they make it Surf. It's going to be really close here. Able to charm down. And then they have their own Ninetales in the back. But as long as they don't catch here, they should be able to win this game. Oh, maybe not here. Oh, they make a really nice catch there, but that's quite all right. Very nice catch. But does this Lickitung have enough health to lick down or make it to a move? Okay, well, looks like we're not going to be able to see there, but presumably they lost that game. But really nice run there. Thank you very much for staying in those battles. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.